Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas Forrester could soon return to Los Angeles without Paris Buckingham and Hitch. Is there trouble in paradise, or is Thomas just returning for a quick visit while Paris is busy doing commodity differently? Thomas Forrester will always be concerned about Hope Logan. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest that Thomas could return home to LA and bring Douglas Forrester along for the lift. After all, formerly Thomas finds out that Hope for the future has been removed, he'll clearly be concerned about Hope Logan. Thomas may feel that Hope needs to see her son at this time. Thomas will probably mourn the loss of Hope for the future as well. After all, Thomas has been Hope's lead developer for times. Thomas only quit before this time when he left City. Thomas will also detest this for Hope, because he knows how important of herself she put into this line. Thomas is losing what he considered his apparel line as well. Thomas Forrester and Hope Logan were a team. Thomas and Hope were a platoon when it came to Hope for the future. It would be veritably foreigner if Thomas did indeed check in at Forrester and offer his opinion about the line being shut down. Thomas and Hope worked side by side to make this line a success. It seems only fitting that Thomas and Hope spend some time ignoring about their time there. Thomas may want some of the filmland and awards that Hope for the future has collected over the times. Thomas could also need check when it comes to his and Hope's cooperation there. Hope for the future was much further than Hope and Thomas's last relationship. It was the livelihood of both of them for a veritably long time. Thomas Forrester could be making plans. Thomas could come back to Los Angeles for another reason entirely. What if Thomas is coming back to make plans for his and Paris' marriage at the Forrester manse? All Hope needs right now is to know that Thomas is going through with his marriage to Paris. Hope could come resentful and indeed condemn Thomas for the end of HFTF. Will Hope and Thomas disaccord over his return to Los Angeles? Could Hope and Thomas reconnect on some position and be glad for the time they participated together while running her line? Hope for the future was the stylish of Hope and Thomas. Can these two close that chapter and move on now that it's all said and done? Brooke Logan turned to John Finnegan for help. Steffi Forrester Finnegan has a challenge for Hope Logan that could give them both what they want. Keep reading to find out what's coming up in the CBS Cleaner pieces. Brooke Logan's SOS. Brooke will turn to Finn for help. It happens after the meeting regarding Hope for the future. Brooke tells Finn that she fears Steffi is plugging for Hope. Brooke explains to Finn that she feels like Steffi is going to do commodity to fully upend Hope's life. What Brooke expects Finn to do about it's unclear. Over with Hope, she'll get a challenge from Steffi. Throughout the meeting, each time Steffi started to open her mouth, Ridge Forrester took over. Maybe Ridge knows his words will come across further professionally than Steffi's. It's also possible that Ridge doesn't want the meeting to turn into a silly catfight. Saving Hope for the unborn points in the meeting where Steffi looked bad for a nanosecond. Steffi just wants Hope to leave Finn and her marriage alone. So, Steffi will issue a challenge to Hope. Could the challenge be that Hope can keep her fashion line for the coming quarter, but only if she can stay down from Finn? In an exercise clip, Hope tells Finn it would be stylish for both of them not to spend time together presently. It seems commodity sets Hope on the right path. Could the chance to save her fashion line be what sets Hope straight? The last time April was shown, she handed Finnegan the toxicology results for Paul Hollister. Is there another twist to the double murder plot? Added teasers allude at two delightful guest stars set to return to the oil. So find out all the details of what's up ahead on the BNB in the coming 5 days, down below. Two familiar faces make a comeback. Tom Arnold, best known for his part on the comedy Roseanne, is set to duplication his Captain Deuce Stevens part. Alongside Arnold will be joined by actress Jameson Belushi, Jim Belushi's son. She'll duplication her lab technician part, playing April, and is set to return during the Friday, September 20th occasion, too. He stopped Steffi Forrester from boarding an airplane to Monte Carlo to join her pater. Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan tour launch Brooke's bedroom line. Will these two be a part of a whole new plot, or could this be about the at-home DNA tests Lee conducted regarding Bill Spencer and Luna Nozawa? Suckers will have to tune in to find out. Another one full of so numerous twists and turns that you'll have to watch each occasion a many times over to get every detail in. Hope is left stupefied by Steffi's shocking news that's surely going to change the way effects move forward. Also, that same day, Katie Logan is going to produce a script for Bill and Will to work out their differences. Then's hoping that it's going to work. Steffi issues Hope with an claim. She wouldn't be suitable to get out of this situation at each, and that's because Steffi isn't letting her palm again. Also, Brooke lets Taylor know that she's not going to tolerate any of her gibberish presently, and that she wants her to eventually start showing her some respect, anyhow of everything that has happened between them in the history. What's next for Finn? By mid-weekend on the Wednesday, September 18th occasion, Taylor sees Eric for the first time since arriving in this fictional city of Los Angeles. Away, Brooke is going to make a concession to Finn that might change the way that he sees her son, Hope. Ridge and Taylor keep allowing about their history and what could have gone right if everything hadn't gone wrong. There's also a strong possibility that Ridge might start developing passions for his old honey again. Taylor Hayes has been hiding some secrets that are bound to come to light. As Ridge Forrester uncovers the true provocations behind her return to Los Angeles, he'll find himself growing decreasingly close to Taylor. It's clearly possible that Taylor will confess to having observed Ridge and Brooke Logan during her time in Monte Carlo. This disclosure might have told her nippy decision to return home, as she instantly reached out to Steffi Forrester to advertise her appearance. Still, it could significantly alter the dynamics, especially if Ridge finds himself hankering for her as well, if Taylor reveals her moping passions for Ridge. Despite his commitment to Brooke Logan, Ridge has a tendency to gravitate back toward Taylor. Still, we must also entertain the unsettling notion that there could be commodity more serious at play. Is it possible that Taylor is concealing a disquieting health issue? This arising proposition is generating quite a stir on social media, so let's cave deeper and see if there's any verity to it. Taylor has been oral about wanting to reconnect with her family, which raises the possibility that she might be facing a serious health issue and is concerned about time running out. This disclosure could clearly deliver a shocking blow to Ridge when he ultimately learns the verity. Also, it's worth noting that it hasn't been long since B&B explored Eric Forrester's own plot involving a terminal illness. Still, we might need to question the creativity of the jotting platoon. If the show is formally reconsidering that plot with Taylor Hayes is resuming her practice, why kill her off? Also, Taylor is in the midst of reviving her practice, which makes it feel odd to begin taking on cases if she's upset about leaving them in the lurch. On the other hand, it's possible that Taylor simply desires to maintain a sense of normality for as long as she can. She may be bent in her charge to continue supporting others and cherishing her connections before any implicit health issues arise. Nonetheless, Ridge is set to admit some unanticipated news in the future, leading us to wonder, could Taylor be facing a serious illness or indeed death? Still, it could pave the way for Dr., if that's the case. John Finnegan, the medical idol, to swoop in with yet another miraculous treatment.